Chevrolet Everyday Heroes Come Home is brought to you by Chevrolet. Find new roads. Welcome back to Chevrolet Everyday Heroes Come Home. The Military Warriors Support Foundation is a nonprofit organization that has emerged as a leader in the assistance of helping our wounded veterans with housing when they return home. Their Homes for Wounded Heroes program has awarded hundreds of homes across the country to combat wounded veterans. Since 2010, the program has grown steadily and has now extended to the spouses of veterans who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Casey Kinzer is the Vice President of Programs and has seen the benefits of home ownership take families from very difficult times to providing them an opportunity for a new lease on life.
Our Homes for Gold Stars program is a partner program of our Homes for Wounded Heroes program, where through our partnerships we're able to provide 100% mortgage-free homes to spouses who have lost their spouse due to combat. And it also is similar to the Homes for Wounded Heroes program, also contains a mentoring program where we're able to support that family during the first 3 years that they're in their home.
Wayne and Debbie Kyle are the parents of Chris Kyle, a New York Times best-selling author for his memoirs of combat book titled American Sniper. They have become actively involved after losing their son earlier this year in a senseless tragedy. Though the Kyle family did not lose their son as a direct result of combat, they have been inspired to use his tragedy in a positive way to help others.
Our goal is to carry on Chris's motto, which is, it's our duty to serve those who serve us. And so it's very close to the heart for us in that we see these recipients, being rewarded, because the spouses sometimes, get left behind, and there is a sacrifice there as well. And so it means a lot to us to be able to do that and to work side by side with them.
Chris was one of our country's greatest heroes, revered by many, and will long be remembered as one of the nation's most courageous soldiers. But he's not alone. Since the war began, America has lost almost 7,000 soldiers. The Gold Star program was established in their memory and to help the surviving spouses cope with a new way of life.
These wives need all the support they can get, and to have a foundation and have something that they know they're going to have and cannot be taken away from them is exactly, I think, what they need. And they deserve all the love and support that our wounded soldiers get as well.
Retired Lieutenant General LeRoy Cisco is the founder of the Military Warriors Support Foundation. He is quick to point out that the payoff can really be seen in the lives of our heroes' children.
One of the things that's so heartwarming to me is the children. And right now we have about 642 children that are in new homes, new environments. I mean, their lives are being changed. What surprised me, the hearts of people in this country have. When they find out what we do, they all want to help, they want to get involved and give away a beautiful home. Everybody says, what? I don't understand. Well, there's a way, because we got people with incredible hearts, and that's Chase Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, and Bank of America. They just love our heroes too. They're the ones that make us possible for us to do all of this, and I can't say thank you enough to those people.
With the VA inundated by requests to assist wounded and fallen soldiers, the Military Warriors Support Foundation is a beacon of light and a ray of hope for many. You can learn more about them at their website, www.militarywarriors.org. For those that survived the war, adjusting to life has many challenges. One of the most important of which is deciding where to live and how to pay for it. That was certainly the case for today's Chevrolet Everyday Hero, as we find out how his shortened military career transformed into the blessing of a lifetime. Retired Staff Sergeant Corey Gober had a highly decorated military career spanning a decade from 2002 to 2012. He was a parachutist and served in Afghanistan as a combat engineer who is a member of search teams that look for improvised explosive devices, also known as IEDs. On one mission, an IED exploded as he was driving over it.
We believe what had happened is the blast wave, when it was coming through the vehicle, hit me, and I slammed against the armored door and that either rendered me unconscious or it didn't. I honestly don't know if it did. I had some burns and bruised lungs. I had really minor fragmentation injuries, but they were extremely superficial. I was very thankful for that. I mean, most of the stuff we could just brush right off. But the biggest thing was the headaches.
Corey suffered a traumatic brain injury and numerous wounds to his legs. He still suffers with severe headaches, mood swings, and trouble sleeping, but his desire to make a positive change in the world has never wavered.
I absolutely loved it. I wouldn't change the world for it. Injuries, accidents, mishaps, good times, bad times. It was some of the best memories of my life.
The Houston Astros hosted the New York Yankees the final weekend of the 2013 baseball season. It was legendary pitcher Mariano Rivera's final series in a Yankee uniform, and there was a crush of media following the heroic pitcher's every move. Corey was in attendance as well, and fittingly, there was an equal amount of media covering him.
Yeah, speechless.
Transcending the game of baseball, for a poignant moment on this occasion, the Military Warriors Support Foundation awarded Gober and his family the key to a mortgage-free house.
I don't know that it's really sunk in yet. It's still a little surreal, but it's just a huge, huge blessing.
Not having to worry about a mortgage payment is comforting enough. But the home gave Corey and his family several other comforts as well.
It's thankfully one story. I had a parachuting accident at Fort Bragg. I ended up kind of turning my left leg around backwards, and it caused a chain reaction between my lower body, so both my knees are starting to get, they're degrading. I've got very little cartilage left on my kneecaps.
In addition to some health benefits, the new house will allow them to have plenty of family around for the holidays.
It will be the first Thanksgiving in our new home, and we hope to have a lot of family down. And the best part about this house is that we hadn't even seen it before, but it feels like home. It feels like we were supposed to be here. It's pretty incredible. There's just something, the allure of the home itself, it seems perfect.
It's been a long and dangerous road, both literally and figuratively, that's taken Corey around the world. But as he embarks on the next journey in his life, the soldier is grateful to have a comfortable home base.
I think it's finally sunk in with him what I've already known. The recognition of all of this is kind of, I think it's finally sunk in that, hey, this is something that I deserve, and that's something that I've known all along. So for him to understand what I've felt is amazing.
When we return, we'll have more inspirational stories of American soldiers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Never wrong. Have you ever seen? Oh, perfect work of art. I knew right from the start. I was in here for you. We made to love.
The all-new 2014 Chevrolet Impala. Made to love.